Will the Scarlet Witch have to reverse Billy and Tommy's existence? In the past few hours, Agatha All Along writer Jacq Schaeffer gave an interview in which she revealed not only the reason why we didn't see Wanda in the Agatha series, but also told us what Marvel told her she should do in this series. Something that not only points to the return of the Scarlet Witch, but also to the origin story of one of the members of the future Avengers. Do you want to know more? In this video, we'll be discussing this latest news about the Scarlet Witch in the future of this Marvel multiverse. And for more videos of your favorite series and movies, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Welcome to the Oasis Geek. Before starting this video, I invite you to participate in the new giveaway we will be having in this channel, where we will be giving away the first volume of Scarlet Witch by Steve Orlando, a story that will mark the future of the Marvel Universe. To participate, all you have to do is comment which is your favorite moment of the Marvel Universe. The winner will be announced on November 30th. One of the questions left hanging in the air from the Agatha All Along series is, where is Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch? Although this series showed Wiccan's origin story after her reincarnation, we didn't see the return of the witch. The last time we saw the Scarlet Witch, she was in the middle of the ruins of an ancient temple. But what happened to Wanda, and why didn't she appear in Agatha's series? The website The Hollywood Reporter conducted an interview with the creator of WandaVision and Agatha All Along, who not only revealed the answer to this question, but also gave us more information about the future of the Marvel Universe. Part of the news reads as follows. The interviewer asks, I now understand why you didn't have Agatha, or Agathario, kiss in episode 4. You were saving it for Agatha's sacrificial kiss of death in episode 8. How did Marvel brass initially react to Agatha's demise? The writer replies, well, we knew she was going to die because we knew we wanted her to be a ghost. Point A was getting Agatha out from under Wanda's spell, and point B of the show was turning her into a ghost, Billy's spirit guide. Those were the poles of the show that we were all committed to. And so there wasn't pushback to the kiss of death. It's the death blow of the big Marvel battle, but it also is the culmination of this romantic relationship. Those two things came together in a way that felt right to all of the creative folks on the show, and there wasn't much pushback. Although this part of the story was trying to ask about Agatha and Death's kiss, I think Schaeffer ended up revealing something more interesting. When they started creating the series, the instructions they had for the story were to make Agatha a guiding ghost of Billy. Possibly Marvel gave her creative freedom for the rest of the stuff, but the story was to end with Agatha as a ghost, something that references the comics themselves. In the comics, it's Wanda who helps Agatha return to her old body after being a ghost. So I think it's no coincidence that this was the point of the story. This is the first direct connection the story makes to Wanda, as Agatha's ghost in the comics is the Scarlet Witch's spirit guide. But let's continue reading another part of the story. The intention is that Billy now has Agatha as his spirit guide, and that Billy wants to find Tommy. How? When? Where? I don't know the answers to those questions, Schaeffer admits. It was widely speculated that Elizabeth Olsen's Wanda would be resurrected by the end of Agatha, especially since the deceased body of Jane Doe stood in for her in the series premiere, and several characters openly questioned her fate. But, in the end, Schaeffer didn't want to undermine her title character, or the series' thematic work involving the absoluteness of death. Wanda's resurrection wasn't really a for-real conversation. And to speak plainly, it's a larger conversation of casting, logistics, availability, and budget, Schaeffer says. Also, to me, on a creative level, it didn't feel fair to the character of Agatha. This is her story, and the idea of bringing Wanda back felt like it would upend that in a way. This means that Agatha's All Along series is actually the series where we saw Wiccan's origin story and Agatha's transition to Ghost. Everything else is secondary. Taking this into account, we can better understand why Wanda did not appear in the series. Wanda's vision story was focused on Wanda Maximoff, But Agatha's story will really be the story of her son Billy and the beginning of Tommy's quest. This means that Vision Quest should be the reunion of Billy, Tommy, Vision, and Agatha to search for the Scarlet Witch. It was never the intention of the creators of this series to include Wanda, but to create the basis for her return, since, as I mentioned, in the comics, Wanda Maximoff helps Agatha's ghost to recover her powers, and it would seem that the story points in this direction. We also know that in the comics, Wiccan is one of the young Avengers. So instead of Agatha All Along, the series could have been titled Wiccan's Origin, since in the end, this was truly the intention with this series in the face of the future of the Marvel Universe. But what does this mean? It was necessary for Agatha to end up as Wiccan's spirit guide, because Agatha needed to help Tommy return as well. If this is what Marvel asked the creator to do, this means that Wanda, for some reason, can't search for her children on her own. Perhaps she can no longer do it, or more importantly, she no longer wants to. In the movie, The Multiverse of Madness, we saw how Wanda became a villain trying to find her children. And it is possible that she escaped before the destruction of the temple. Possibly Wanda regrets everything she did, and would never steal the bodies of two people to give life to her children, because she is no longer a villain. And if Marvel wants to reunite the family, they can't show Wanda stealing the bodies of two more people. I think Agatha All Along is a way to bring Wanda's children back, without needing her, but that we will later see her return as a heroine. Now, if Wanda returns and sees her two sons with different bodies, she will have two choices: accept them as anomalies in the universe, or try to reverse it. Maybe Billy and Tommy weren't supposed to exist, and Death was right. Maybe they are anomalies that will end up causing the destruction of the multiverse. And maybe the Scarlet Witch will have to make a cruel choice: lose her children once again. Perhaps the way to really vindicate the Scarlet Witch is for her to accept that she has lost her children and return their bodies to their respective owners. Though we really don't know what's left of William or Tommy in them. The theme of reincarnation and falling to the dark side of history will always be something interesting in the Marvel Universe, but that is always linked to villains. And if Wanda will be a heroine in the future, she will have to face that issue.
Agatha, am I killing this boy so my brother can live?
But tell me, what do you think about all this? Could it be that Agatha's series was created to bring back Billy and Tommy without Wanda stealing bodies so she can become a heroine again? What will happen after she finds out that her children stole a body? Let me know what you think in the comments. And for more videos of your favorite series and movies, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You're on. The Oasis Geek.